What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. So guys, today we are taking a look at the best auto shop contracts that you guys can play. So I'm doing a top 3 today, so my top 3 list of best contracts. The reason that I'm not just doing the best contract itself is just because you don't always have the option to play every contract, and if you have a top 3, it's a lot easier. So this list will mainly be based on the difficulty, so how easy the contract is to complete, the payment, and then also is the contract actually fun to do, because that's also important. So it could be that you guys have different opinions, but this is just my top 3 of the best contracts. So on the number 3 spot, I put the ECU job or the train robbery. Definitely a very cool contract and definitely something that we didn't see before in GTA. I'm just going to go over the setups real quick as well so you guys have an idea how easy it is. So first of all, in the first one, just get a disguise. You can do this purely stealth, get a picture of a schedule, also steal a cutting saw. Like I said, purely stealth, no cops. The second one, just take a picture of a train. Also a picture of the brakes, because this will be important in the final. Then again, steal a schedule. In this one, you will have to kill some NPCs. I think it's Mayweather NPCs, so that's going to be a little bit annoying. But for the rest, very easy preps. Then for the final, one tip that I can give you guys in this menu for weapon loadout, pick sharpshooter. It's not a good loadout, but it has these sticky bombs, so that will be very useful in this job. So for the ECU job, the final, just go to the interception point. Wait for the train, and basically when the train gets there, you're gonna blow up all the brakes. So the brakes look like this, the red things that we took pictures of. Just throw a sticky bomb on it, let it explode, and that's basically it. Now solo, you will only have 5 sticky bombs, so if you miss 2, that can happen. Of course, you can also just shoot them down. So the brakes, that's a little bit more difficult though, but also definitely not that hard. Then when you stop the train, you will get a message from Sasanta with codes. These are basically the codes from the containers that you have to find. Open up these containers. In them you will find the ECUs, steal them both, and then basically just bring them back. Now the reason that I put this one on number 3, very easy, it's just because of the NPCs during the final that keep on spawning. Also helicopters, they actually do a lot of damage, they can kill you very easily, so that makes it very annoying when you're actually searching for the containers. So that's the reason why I actually put it on the number 3 spot and not on the number 1 spot, for example. So after you got the ECUs, like I said, take it to Moody Man, and that's basically it. So in general, actually a very cool contract, also not that hard. The payment is 172k, which is also decent. This week, by the way, guys, double cash, so that will be double. So that's definitely also good. So on the number 2 spots, I have the prison contract. Definitely one of my favorite contracts, if I have to be honest. In the first prep, you're driving around with Lil D, Sasanta's cousin. He's basically going to prison. So he's gonna kill a guy and you have to help him escape. And after that, he's just gonna turn himself into the police. The reason why he's doing that is just because he needs to find out who the targets are that we need to kill. And in prison, he's gonna find out for us. So escape from the gang members or just fight them off. Take him to the police station. He's gonna go to prison. Also take his car back to the auto shop. That's the first prep, so very easy. Second prep, this is the one with the Terminator. You basically have to steal a trailer. There will be cabs next to the trailer as well, so also very easy. Just attach it to the trailer, and then we're gonna take the trailer to the outside of the prison, because in this trailer there is basically a ramp, and we're gonna use this ramp to jump over the fence in the final. So again, very easy prep. You can do this definitely in under 10 minutes, like both of the preps under 10 minutes. In the final, like I said, you have a ramp, so just go to the prison, jump over the fence. In the prison, you will have 4 targets that you will have to kill. By the way, if you are struggling to get in the yard where the prisoners are, there is a little jump that you can use like this. Or if you go a little bit further, there's also just a place where you can enter. Just kill the guys, 4 guys, very easily. For the weapon loadout for this one, by the way, I recommend the Hustler weapon loadout, a very good one. I recommend it on all the contracts, just not the ECU job, because it doesn't have the sticky bombs. After you kill them, just go out, intercept the prison bus, rescue the cousin of Sasanta, so Lil D, then lose the cops, then take it to the drop-off. The losing the cops can be tricky, but for the rest, again, a very cool contract. And also not that hard to complete. In total, max half an hour that it takes me to complete this one. The payment, 157k. It's a little less than the ECU job, but definitely a more fun heist for me personally. And also less annoying NPCs, to be honest, than the ECU job. On the number 1 spot, we have the Union Depository contract. So in the first prep, It's called elevator key, so that kind of speaks for itself. Go to this businessman's apartment, kill him, take his elevator key, and this elevator key, we're just going to use it in the final, of course. After you kill the guy, also go ahead and steal his car, so it will always be a armored car in his garage. Kill a couple of more guys in the garage, by the way, as well, and then take it to a marked location. Now you have 3 options. In my opinion, this one is the best one. So this is a closed parking lot across the Union Depository. You guys will see in the final why it's the best one as well. In the second prep, you basically steal a police helicopter from LSIA, then you go to the parking lot of the Union Depository. Then you have to use the police helicopter to basically find a guy that is sitting in his car. For me, it has always been this car. It could be that there is also another car, but usually it will be this blue car. Just follow him. A good tip, just fly high, then he won't detect you. If you fly low and if you're too close to him, he can detect you. But if you just fly straight above him, make sure that you're high enough, then he won't detect you. He's gonna go to a hotel. It's not always the same hotel, but it doesn't matter. Just find him. He will be on a balcony or something like that. Just take a picture of him while he's hugging the lady. He's basically cheating on his wife. We're gonna blackmail him for the vault code, and then you're done. So for the final, again, the Hustler weapon loadout, a very good one. I definitely recommend it. So first of all, you go to the parking lot or the place where you left the armored car. You take the armored car, you go into the Union Depository. Make sure that you don't pull out your gun. So you are supposed to be there. You can do this part fully stealth, so don't do anything weird and then they won't detect you. So just go up here, take the elevator upstairs, go to the vault. You have the code, so you can open it very easily. And then when you're in the vault, you just have to steal some gold. So this is obviously some stuff that we've already done. Now when you're in the vault, you will get detected. There is no way to do this stealth, so don't worry if you alert them. You didn't do anything wrong. This will always be the case. So on the way out, you're just gonna shoot your way out. Good tip that I can give you guys, and this is the case for every contract, I guess. Make sure that you have enough snacks because you will need them, but for the rest you can do this solo pretty easily. After you cleared the cops a little bit, you won't clear them all because they will keep on coming. Just exit just the same way that you entered. The car will be gone though, so the armored car will be gone, so you just have to do it on foot. So after you get out, just go back to your own car. So that's the getaway vehicle that they're talking about. And now you guys can see that the closed parking lot that I told you guys is very close to the exit of the Union Depository. So definitely a very good location to leave that armored car in that prep mission. So after you got your car, a 5-star wanted level that you have to lose, then you have to take it to the client. So always take the gold to the client, like in every heist, I guess. The 5-star wanted level, it might be a little bit scary, but it's not a real 5-star wanted level in my opinion. It's more like 3 stars or something like that. The payment, when you do it solo, 270k this week. With the double money, it will be 540k, so that's definitely good for half an hour. If you do it with multiple people in the vault, you can actually take more gold. So over here, I did it with 2 people. I got 292k, so that's actually more. My payment was 325 instead of 300. And then when you do it with 4 people, I actually got 337k. So for this contract, it's actually better if you do it with multiple people. You don't have to give them a cut anyway in the contract. So just invite randoms maybe, or just invite your friends, and then you actually get more money. So guys, that was my top 3 of the best contracts. So the Union Depository, by far the best one when it comes to payment. When it comes to how good they are or how fun they are, I would say that the prison contract is my favorite. The other contracts, by the way, some of them are good. For example, the bank contract. The only reason why I didn't put it in the top 3 is just because it kind of takes too long. The final, you have to rob 6 banks, and while you're robbing them, you actually have a wanted level, so that's also kind of annoying. Also, one of the setups where you have to take down the securities is kind of useless because after the first bank, yeah, you still have a wanted level. Then also, for example, the Lost contract, kind of difficult solo, but also a good one. The data contract, also a little difficult, especially the end of the final, but also not bad. And then the other 2, the super dollar deal and then the agency deal, those one I would try to avoid. So guys, that was it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out my Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.